Welcome, multimedia students. It's me, Mr. Cheney, with another brilliant tutorial, and today it's all about designing video games. We're going to start out with a program that's called Gamestar Mechanic, and it's going to show us simple video games, how to design them. We're going to play a few, we're going to fix a few, troubleshooting and so forth. So we got to get started. I got all the computers set up with the program. Now we just have to register and get into what they call the quest, and we're going to be completing episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4 today and tomorrow. And yes, there will be something to turn in as an assignment, so keep posted on that. It is in Google Classroom, and the directions will be there. So here's how we register and actually start the program. In Google Classroom, in the stream section, I have put a link that gets you into our class. It's the Cheney Knight class. And so when you click that, you should be able to launch the app, because it should be on your computer already. I made sure of that yesterday. And it'll open the computer. And at this, it'll open the program. And at this point, what you want to do is, you don't have a Gamestar account, so you are authorized to join the class because I gave you that link, and you're going to register. And so your username actually has to be, so once you get to this part, you're going to choose a username, and they make it so that your username can only be letters and numbers, so you can't have periods or @ signs or anything like that. So you want to find something that's not already taken. So I'm going to try Cheney Knight. It might be taken because I might have already registered, but in that case, if you put like your first name and it's taken, you can put like maybe a couple numbers behind your name, but you just got to see what's already taken and what's not. I suggest putting your Atlas password, but something that you can remember is good. Put your password in twice because you need to verify that you put it in. You can put in your birthday just to make sure you're above the age of 13, I think that's what they're looking for. Let's see. Yes, your birthday, because we have certain features and competitions that are different age groups. Okay, so there are competitions you can be a part of. And you put your first and last name, and click the checkbox, and then you're going to register. And it says here, oh, that username was already taken, so I'm going to add my favorite number to the end and see if that one's taken. And it's not. And so your security code, you're going to pick one from each of these rows. And that's kind of your security code if you don't remember your password. So I am going to pick Art Dog Blue Sports. And they mix up so that you have to remember what they were. So Art Dog Blue Sports, and then I'll verify. And we are there. So this is the quest that we are going to attempt to complete. So we'll click in there, and we will play. So we're going to do episodes 1 through 4. So you'll just go through and read what this is all about. Kind of tells you about the world, what we're going to be designing, how video games like top-down view versus scrolling, that sort of thing, what a sprite is, what an enemy is, what a block is. There's different types. And so this is just kind of the storyline that you can go through and read on your own. And they say you, the hero, Addison, you're joining the league, and you can do female or male, you get to choose. And we're going through the story. We'll read through all this. And I just want to kind of get us to episode where the map is. So just telling us how the worlds work. The adventure school, the platformer school, the action school, and the school of experimentation. So now we're going to play some games. So mission 1, 2, 3, and 4 are what we're trying to complete today and tomorrow. Mission 1 is basically just playing a couple games. And and doing it successfully. So we're reading through this. It's a arrow key, so on your keyboard is your directional, or you can do WASD for your directions. So for those of you who are gamers, that would be something you're already used to. So we just kind of read through the directions, and when you design your own games eventually, you're going to be providing these directions for people who are going to play your game as well. And so this one, it says it has 3 levels. You have this avatar that moves in 4 directions. You have a goal block, so you have to actually get to this block to reach the win. And there are keys to pick up to open locks, and they show you what the enemies look like. So this is your character. These are the enemy characters that you're trying to avoid. And so we'll just play the game. So this game is called Ride the Wave. Those enemies are moving in some kind of wave pattern. Can you make it through? The goals and the rules are right here in this section. You cannot lose all of your health. That means you can still complete the level with 1 out of 5 health hearts, and you have to reach the goal block. So here's the directions on the arrows and the WASD. There's no inventory needed in this game, and this is a top-down game, meaning you're looking down on the game. So we'll just play it. And that's it for number 1. And if you didn't do it quite fast enough, or you missed something, or you did health and you want to do it perfectly, you can go back and replay. But then we can just go to the next level. So you'll play all those, and you'll actually get registered, and it'll show all the accounts that you did. So at the completion of these rounds, you'll have something that you can actually attach to the Google Classroom assignment, which will be in the directions. So that's basically the overview of how to get started and what we'll be doing for this first part of Gamestar Mechanic. So if there's any questions, I'll be going around during class to help you out. See you back in class.